let's talk about the big picture first. After all of the trouble that Boeing has had to endure, most of it of its own making, with the 787, how much of a threat does this pose to the plane's future?
Good morning. First of all, this is a serious event for the Boeing 787. But I want to also emphasize this is a different problem from the electrical issues that the place had experienced over the past month, 2 months. In the big picture of things, the aircraft is in a key year. This is the year where the production of the Boeing 787 is going to ramp up significantly. We're going to go from 5 to 7 to probably 10 aircraft by the end of the year. And I think this is a key year for the 787 in a way that it is the year where we're going to turn the corner and really start to generating some positive cash flow for the aircraft in the program.
Is there too much scrutiny being done on this plane? Are the issues they've had similar to what we've seen with other aircrafts? It just seems that all eyes are on the Dreamliner?
Well, it is a fair statement, I believe. 787 has been under a considerable amount of scrutiny, granted. So everything that happens to the aircraft gets immediately scrutinized and observed and analyzed, perhaps overanalyzed at times. Now, with this issue of the battery fire, this is very significant in a way that the FAA had a few years ago issues what they called a special condition, because they perceive that there is not necessarily a risk, but there is not enough information about the types of batteries that are used by Boeing and incidentally other aircraft manufacturers. You will find those batteries on the Gulfstream 650, for example. You will find them also on the Citation CJ4 and other aircraft. So we're in a transitioning technology with those batteries. They are increasingly being used, and I think following this incident on the ground in Boston, the FAA will look into, okay, what do we have here? Is this something that is operationally related? Is this something that was a switch left in the wrong position? Was the battery in a state of discharge, advanced discharge? Was the GPU improperly connected? It could be many things.
Michel, based on what you know, all of your experience, the years of experience that you bring to this issue, would you have any reservations personally about getting on a 787 right now?
Absolutely not. It is a remarkable aircraft. It is a very safe aircraft. Like everything that is new and technology advanced, there are some risks, and those risks have been evaluated, analyzed, and I think there are absolutely no concerns to have about flying on a 787 as a passenger as of today.
But the fire that took place in Boston, what would the ramifications have been had they have been in midair at the time?
Well, any fire on an aircraft, whether it is a battery fire, whether it is an engine fire, whether it is a nickel-cadmium battery or a lithium-ion battery, you put the aircraft on the ground immediately. So it would have been serious. As to what could have happened, you know, we enter the realm of speculation at this point, and I wouldn't want to venture there as yet.